Let me tell y'all the story about the time I got into a fight with a Japanese Hornet. I know, so stupid. So this was a few years ago. I'm at home and I'm going to walk down the hall and I'm going to ask my mom a question. And to this day, still to this day, I do not remember what that question was that I needed answers to due to the event that was about to be taking place. So I go walking down the hall with this unanswered question on my mind. I go to my mom's room. She's in there praying. I'm about to ask her the question. All of a sudden, I hear this. Oh, now I got a new question on my mind that needs answers. I'm like this. What the hell is that? Sorry, Mama. She goes, son, that's a Japanese Hornet. She didn't say that. She's like, that would be a Japanese Hornet. I said, oh, alright. Sorry, Mama. Don't panic. Don't panic. Sorry, Mama. I go back to my room. So I go back to my room and do a little bit of panicking, do a little bit of praying myself, doing a little bit of training, because I don't know what I'm about to do, right? My dad's not home. He needs to be here, but he's at work. This is more important. I don't know what to do, but I got to do something about it because I'm the man of the house right now. Alright. So I do a little bit more praying. I do a little bit more training, doing some push-ups, some squats, some shadow boxing, you dig what I'm saying? Doing a little shadow boxing, doing more praying. And so I grabbed this piece of wood. I grabbed this thick piece of wood. I couldn't find no piece of wood, but hang on. But I got this whiffle. So I got back to my mom and dad's room, and I took some things into consideration. One, it is flying around the light bulb. It flies around the light bulb and a little bit away from the light bulb. So I'm like this, okay, I'm going to swing at it when it's away from the light bulb. Because if I swing it at the light bulb, I'm going to end up busting that light bulb, and that's going to be a busted ass, and I'm trying to keep both cheeks. So I got a plan. When it's away from the light bulb, I will swing. So I start to realize when I'm swinging at that Hornet, when it's a little bit away from the light bulb, of course, I start to realize one of two things is happening. Either one, I am missing it, or two, I cannot reach it. I like to think that I missed it because, like, I'm a little person, got little arms. If I couldn't reach it, I just like to think that I missed it. So I go back to my room to panic a little more, to pray a little bit more, to pray that my dad will pull up in the driveway and come inside and take care of this daggum Hornet. But it ain't happened. I don't hear nothing coming down the driveway. So I understand I'm the man of the house. I got to do something about this. So I start training a little more. Alright, something's got to be done. The thick piece of wood wasn't doing it. Threw the piece of wood to the side. And then I went and got some big boxing gloves. This ought to do the trick. So I get back to their room with these big giant boxing gloves. My crack is sweating because I'm nervous. Yes. And I start to looking. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to be able to get to him from down here. I'm going to have to think of a plan. All of a sudden I see the bed and I see it's near the light bulb. I make my way up on the bed and I'm look down. I'm like, this is high. So I'm looking and I'm like, I'm timing it. Wait till he gets a little ways from the light bulb so I don't swing at the light bulb and I bust that light bulb because that's a bust ass and I want to keep both cheeks. All of a sudden, he starts to fly a little bit away from the light bulb. I jump off that beast. I Superman punch. And guess what happened? One of two things happened. Either I missed or I couldn't reach it. I like to think that I missed because I'm a little person, got little arms. It makes me feel bad if I couldn't reach him, so I missed. As soon as my feet hit the ground, I realized I missed. I look back up and that Japanese Hornet is still flying around the light bulb and a little bit away from the light bulb. So I'm like, damn. Let's try it again. I get back up on the bed and I'm like, this is high. He starts flying around the light bulb. He gets a little bit away from the light bulb. I don't miss a chance. I jump off there and I Superman punch it. I actually made contact this time. He landed on the ground. I jumped down to look. He's flying. He went back. He went back to the light bulb. I'm like, all right. Let's try it again. I get back up on the bed and I'm like, this is high. He starts flying around the light bulb and then it gets a little bit away from the light bulb. I don't miss. I swing harder. I jump off, Superman punch. He lands on the ground. I jump down as fast as I can. I see him on the ground. I start swinging. Not giving that man a chance to breathe. He died. Now I'm thinking, what a job well done. Pat myself on the back. I go back to my room to celebrate, feeling victorious, feeling like I can take on the world. This was the day I'm feeling like I just became a man. I go tell my mom that I killed it. I go back to my room to celebrate. I'm feeling like a man today. Today is the day that I became a man. I handled something. There was a situation that needed to be handled, and I handled it like a man. I changed my clothes because, you know, my was sweating. I was nervous, a little bit of scared, yes, a little bit of sweat running down. So I changed my clothes. Then all of a sudden I get to feeling good about myself. My hands are washed, my clothes are changed, and then all of a sudden I go to walk out of my room. I go to walk past my mom and dad's room. Guess what I hear? I don't want to talk about it. I love y'all. Stay blessed and stay unashamed. In the meantime, I'm going to go ask my mom a question. Never mind.